I graduated from college, I had an accounting degree and I became a CPA very early on in my career. I had risen to a level of executive financial leadership and it had become more of a governance role and I had really become stale professionally. I used to kind of get depressed on Sunday night, because I would have fun with the family on the weekends and do stuff, and it's like, oh no, Monday morning it's back to the grind, It almost becomes a Groundhog's Day drudgery where, every day it's the same. I get up, I go to the office, I'm here on these days, I get my 3 weeks of vacation a year and paid corporate holidays and so forth. I have 5 children of various ages, and they're involved in lots of activities, and in an executive role, there are lots of long hours, there is lots of travel involved. It doesn't typically happen all in your corporate office, that role. So it took me away from home a lot. From a family perspective, these are still very formative years, and to be a good parent, my feeling is you have to be present and you have to have an influence on their lives. So because I can control my time and when I work and how I work and those kinds of things, it does afford me the opportunity to prioritize those things so that I can be present. Venturing out on your own in any type of role or franchise or any type of business on your own, I tell people all the time, if you're not scared to death, you're clearly overlooking a lot of stuff because you're going to be scared to death to take that leap into doing something on your own. My feeling is that I felt perfectly confident in my technical capabilities and those kinds of things that I'd honed my craft over 30 years. I felt comfortable about that. But it was those kinds of structural things that I had less confidence about. And quite honestly, in the accounting profession and tax preparation profession and so forth, there are not a lot of models out there to help someone start their own practice and run their practice. If you do the research and look for those, there's just not a lot of them out there. And so what was attractive to me with Succentrix is that it provided that structure around the things that I was less confident about that I had the capabilities to do. Client acquisition, much to my pleasant surprise, has really been a non-effort. This is a viable business. This is a needed service for small business people that they're willing to pay for. And again, price never is an issue except when there's an absence of value. And this is a value-added business to people that they're willing to pay for. I would not have gone with Succentrix if I hadn't found that the people behind it were people of integrity. I never once felt like their agenda was, how can we get as many franchisees to make us as much money as possible? They cared about me and what I was trying to accomplish in starting a franchise. And I never once had the feeling that their belief was, oh, here's a great workhorse that we'll have, as a franchisee. It was really about, how can we help you be successful and us successful at the same time? And I believe it is a shared common goal for both of us to be successful in this.